Hey friends, Tux here. For this particular video, I'll be talking about Ray-Ban Metas and audio. You guys know I'm a big audio nerd, I guess, and I love my quality audio. And you're thinking to yourself, geez, Tux, would you actually wear like open air speakers and call that enjoyable, And the answer is yes, okay? But there is some nuances to this. And I have some information which I'm going to reveal at the end of this video about which metas have the best audio, and it's going to surprise you, okay? And it's something which I wish I knew before I bought these, okay? And these are the Ray-Ban Wayfarer Meta Gen 2s, okay? And there's a lot to love here, but let me go ahead and just go through the nuance of this. So you have metas, and you want to listen to audio, okay? And that can be a challenge, because these speakers here, these old open air speakers, they're not in your ear holes, okay? So you're not delivering the audio directly to your ear canals. So that is a limitation right there, because you're kind of spraying the audio out over your ears, hoping to get like a good sound for music, And of course, there's a big difference between like audio for like telephone calls and audio for music enjoyment, especially HD music enjoyment, okay? But here's the answers for you. Okay, so if you think about getting Meta, first off, Gen 2, you got to get Gen 2. Okay, Gen 1 is not as good. They really redefined the audio to try and make the audio a better experience for you. I mean, Gen 2 has upgraded ear drivers. Like the actual sound coming out is going to be better. It's a higher output, a louder output. It's better beam forming, okay? And the trigger sound leakage control is better too. So you're actually going to have a better listening experience. What that all means to you, okay, is it's going to be louder, cleaner mids especially, okay? And a focused sound towards your ear instead of towards the room, okay? So the Meta Gen 1s would shoot music out, but it wouldn't necessarily be directional for your ears. And that's going to keep it quiet. So if you want to listen to music on the down low without hearing other people's music or having other people hear your music, Gen 2 is definitely the way to go, okay? Now, Gen 1 did have more ambient speaker design, okay? Gen 2 acts more kind of like a mini subwoofer, pointed at your head, if you can imagine that, okay? And of course, we know the bass response is improved. It could still use more though, okay? Basically, Gen 1 had no low end, okay? It was basically a mid-range driver, shooting at the room, hoping your ear might catch some of it, Gen 2, though, actually, is better, okay? It does have some bass, and one of them has a better bass than others, and I'll tell you more about that at the end of the video, okay? But it's a situation where the bass is improved for all of the Meta Gen 2s. They learned their lessons from the first gen, and now they went ahead and tried making one which is actually better for music, okay? So it has a better, improved low-frequency roll-off, and the result of that is this actual bass that is, instead of being like thin and papery, you're going to get some bass, and that's going to make the music more enjoyable for sure, Cleaner tuning for vocals and podcasts. For Gen 2, they did improve the sound clarity for both spoken word and for, singing, that kind of thing, the actual vocalization in songs, which is really good, There's less distortion at higher volume. Gen 1 had an issue. Of course, you could crank it up, but you would get more distortion at high volumes. These sound really good. Even I listen to them maxed out, okay? No secret here, I do. And it's a situation where you don't have distortion. They sound really good even at max volume, which is great. Gen 2 can play louder, Of course, I still think there's room for improvement about that. More later about that, but just believe me, I love Sirius Satellite Radio, Alt Nation. Love it. And it's a situation where these are a great way of listening to Sirius, even though Sirius isn't necessarily a supported app like Apple Music or Spotify. You can still do it, just have it playing on the phone, and it pumps it through the Bluetooth, Quick comparison guide. I mean, if you're talking Gen 1, the speaker power is low. They don't really give you a tech spec. There's nothing I can find which is definitive, but that output is definitely higher and more directional in Gen 2 in the Wayfarers, The bass in Gen 1 is very weak, and in Gen 2 it's noticeably better. Still a little room to improve there, but for music, it is enjoyable, which is really good, The volume is quiet outdoors on Gen 1, and on Gen 2 it is much louder. Now, if you have a jackhammer going beside you, of course this can interfere because these are not, noise canceling in-the-ear headphones like Sony's flagship headphones or earbuds, but they sound much better. You're going to enjoy it. You're going to have a good experience. The clarity itself you know, on Gen 1 is harsh at high volumes. It was kind of, I don't want to say fingers on the chalkboard or whatever, but it was kind of fingers on the chalkboard. It was kind of harsh, you know. And Gen 2, they made it much better, much more enjoyable. And then, of course, as far as leakage goes, you know, this is sound going out to the rest of the room. You know, in Gen 1, it leaked a lot. And in Gen 2, these little speakers are much more directional, you know, going right into your little ear holes. So that's a good thing. Bottom line, Gen 2 Wayfarers sound way better than Gen 1 for sure. So if you're thinking about, oh, I could save a few $100 by getting Gen 1, don't. No, okay? Don't do it. Buy Gen 2. Trust me on this one. The audio quality improvements make it totally worth the extra $100 or whatever it is, you know. So that's something to think about, you know. Gen 2 audio, I think another situation with Gen 2 audio where the hardware specs, okay. They use for Gen 2 now, they use a new Qualcomm audio AI chipset, okay. So there's a different chipset in here, and I know it's hard to like in your mind visualize like where does a chipset fit into this thing? It's so small, you know. But believe me, it's in there. They put them in the temples. It's in the frame. Like it's hidden quite well, you know, in there. And so it's a situation where it's going to be a better audio experience for you. That's going to be, you know, higher DSP throughput, better beam forming towards your ear, sounds to your ear, lower distortion, higher volume, and faster audio processing. And I can't speak highly enough about that last one. The fact that it can actually process that audio quicker is really important, especially with music where you have a lot of things going on at one time, audio-wise, you know. The impact of this whole thing is Gen 2 can push music louder and cleaner with better clarity and less clipping than Gen 1. You do not want Gen 1, okay? You think you're saving $100? Don't do it. Buy Gen 2. It's quite simple, you know? And as far as upgrade for the speakers, Gen 2 does have some, like, differences in the actual speaker hardware itself, too. Gen 2 has larger drivers, higher output, directional acoustic ports, improved resistance chamber, okay? That's how they use this isolated space here in the temples to create sound. And that is the reason why there is a better music one than the Wayfarers, okay? More about that at the end of the video. I wish I knew this before, okay? The actual Gen 1 speaker, you know, smaller drivers, lower output, less directional, weak bass, and of course it distorts the high volume, just like we've been talking about, okay? So again, Gen 2 is the way to go. Now, Gen 2, talking about bass, okay? The real hardware change about that is a larger diaphragm, okay? So that is the way it uses air and space to create the bass, okay? So they learned a lesson in Gen 1. They fixed it. It's better in Gen 2. It still has a way to go. So maybe in Gen 3 they'll figure something out. But there's a real catch here is that people don't want some huge honking like temple arm here, you know? And that's the problem about the Vision ones. These are the audio only ones. The Vision ones have a thicker kind of, I don't want to call it more dorky, but a thicker temple, a thicker arm. And a lot of people really don't want that. They want this to be as close to the sunglass only Wayfarers as possible, you know? So that's something, it's a little bit of a trade-off, you know, but just know that, you know, the bass is better, larger diaphragm, you know, a better acoustic cavity, and it's really tuned more to get some low end, you know, which is really good. Again, Gen 1, almost no bass. Listen to it, guys. Try it. Trust me on this one. Listen to Gen 1, almost no bass. It's like mid and treble, you know. Gen 2, it's got some bass. You can listen to music, and it's going to be enjoyable for you, you know. As far as a DSP, that's, you know, digital signal processor, they put in a new one into the Meta Gen 2. So you want that. It's going to improve not just the music, but, you know, the actual voice clarity, the stereo separation, the wind noise reduction. Again, not noise canceling, but it's improved, you know. Dynamic range, very important for music, and of course the volume leveling. You know, Gen 1 was not as good. It was very basic, and it clipped easy, okay, which made audio sound not as good, more like, I don't know if I want to say monotone, but it didn't have the opened, you know, space you want, the wide sound stage that you want with music. It seemed very kind of like open, like sending audio to the whole room, but not to your ear, and just not creating a good sound experience for you, you know. So you really want that, you know, good, clean sound. There is better mics for calling, for, you know, voice calls, that kind of thing. This video is not about that, but of course that is an improvement too. You know, the battery, they double the size of battery in Gen 2, so that's important. Camera upgrade, of course, in Gen 2, improved camera, you know, you want that as well. So all of that just really leads you to the rabbit hole answer that Gen 2 is much better. It's not just saying, oh, buy the new thing because it's more expensive and better. It really is better for audio, okay? That's important, you know? Now, as far as other benefits go, you're thinking, okay, well, which one sounds the best, TUXX, you know? Like the Wayfarer Gen 2s sound really good. I would recommend them. But, you know, the bottom line is, you know, there is something better, I guess, you know? And the short answer is the best Meta glasses for audio are not my Wayfarers. As much as it pains me to say this, the actual better ones are the headliner, okay? And the reason why it's the best one, here's a picture of them, okay? It is unisex. Like, I think the reason why I bought them, I was kind of thinking maybe, like, they didn't look quite as good on guys, you know? They're all kind of unisex, but I kind of felt these were more universal, you know? And the curviness kind of the headliners, I thought maybe would not be as appealing on my face. Although the truth of the matter is they are unisex. Guys can wear them, and they're gonna produce better audio, okay? Because the way the frame is and the use of space, you know? So really the headliner Gen 2, and it's gotta be Gen 2. The Gen 2 is actually the best one for music, okay? And you're probably thinking, what, TUXX? How could that possibly? The frame has more internal volume, okay? Mass, you know, that improves the bass. And the bass is really the one weak spot of this. And it's much improved over Gen 1. It really is. You're gonna have an enjoyable time. So don't get me wrong. This is me being a little audiophile nitpicky, you know, but if you had to compare, you know, apples to apples, Meta to Meta, the headliner has better sound, better bass than the Wayfarers, you know? If your push comes really to shove, you know? I would say these are a close second for you, you know, but the actual use of the bass in the headliners is really the way to go. You know, it's a little more balanced. You know, you actually have, it's the same, a lot of the same internal hardware, but it really has to do with the way the frame is and the open space on the inside and how they use that for their advantage to get the best bass possible, okay? I hope that helps you guys, okay? So if you have questions about the Metas, please reach out to me, tuxtoys@gmail.com. You guys know I'm here to help. I have quite a bit of experience using these, you know, going back to my previous videos. You can see I use Google Glass, terrible for audio, you know, and a lot of fun, very cool looking, ahead of its time, you know, super cool thing, $1,500 in 2005 or whatever it was. But the truth of the matter, I guess it was 2015. I'd have to look at my year. Don't quote me on that one, all right? But basically, Google Glass they promote it as being like a bone inducting speaker, but it kind of wasn't good for music, you know. So these are really much better for music. The Gen 2s, you're gonna have a good experience, okay? But again, if you have any questions, tuxtoys@gmail.com. I'm here to help. I will have a link for these bad boys right down below, and we'll talk to you soon, okay? Thanks for watching the end of the video, guys. Bye-bye. Click the link.